guys, hope you're having a great day today. Today is Friday. Happy Friday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. My morning is going wonderfully. Got up, I'm ready to make some food. I don't know what I'm gonna make today. I usually get up and I kind of know the night before what I gotta make, those things, and I'm like, I have no idea. We're just gonna cook on the fly today. Cook on the fly is how we're gonna get things done. But one thing I noticed, I read my comments for yesterday and today, and you guys said you did not like the microphone. So I'm back to my old school microphone that I have here. So hopefully it's not too bad. I hear the ice machine on, so that might be a concern for some. So just do what we can do. That's how it rolls. So today is Friday. 4th of July is Monday, so I was not going to make like any food for Monday because that's like 3 days away, and so I didn't want to have to do it that far in advance because the things I'm going to make are like for dinner wise don't need to be made that far in advance, but I will make the treats for that day, so I don't have to get up Monday and make food because I thought I want to, if it's nice, I want to be in the pool and just enjoy time with my family and just film a fun day, not have to cook so much. I'll have to cook, but not a lot. So what I am going to do is make treats for that. So I know that's on my list. I don't know what else, but I do have a list. Where's my list? Okay, it's partial list. It just wrote down the things to make for Monday, which were brownies, cookies, and Rice Krispie treats. So that I'm going to make. Then I was sitting over there and I'm like, okay, let me start thinking of everything else. So I thought I have a ton of eggs. Like all of these eggs I bought, this is two, I have two more. I have one of these and I have one in the refrigerator. So I have to use up the eggs because they are gonna be bad. So I'm like, oh, we need to make egg. We haven't been eating eggs. So I thought in my head I'm gonna make some egg cups because I've got these, like the egg cups with the little tortillas, because these were really good. So I'll make up gravy. I pulled out a packet of gravy. Make that, put that in the bottom. I've got bacon, I'm gonna cook pecan with bacon, that sounds good. Put that in the oven along with, and then I'll put the eggs in there, make scrambled eggs, put them in there with bacon. So that's gonna be one, that'll be breakfast. And then I'll make a bunch of hard-boiled eggs for egg salad sandwiches. I'll make a few extra, which I haven't had. I need a pen, hold on. Okay, if I'm not careful, I will use up everything before what I need. So I will need some eggs for egg salad. So I'll put some, make sure there's some for that. And then I was gonna make broccoli cheddar soup. I wanted to make that yesterday. The one that we had at Panera, because that's really good. So I'll make a small version of that, I know. And then I don't know what else. It's gonna be cook on the fly. I don't know what else I'm gonna make today. It's gonna be one of those plan as I go kind of days. I'll get the breakfast done, start on the baked treats, and then worry about dinners after that. And I've got a whole freezer full of stuff, whole pantry full of stuff. It'll be easy to figure out. You can just see how to cook from solid frozen meats, and that's quite all right. So we're gonna have a great day. Are you guys ready to get going? I'm gonna stop talking for this part, and then I'm gonna put my eggs in my pressure cooker, get my bacon on the cookie sheet, whip some eggs up, get them cooking. It's gonna be a great day. You guys ready? All right, let's go. So I'm just gonna start assembling these right now. My bacon is not done yet. I decided I'm gonna keep that bacon for some sandwiches or eating plain because I've got some fresh tomatoes that I got from the farmer's market yesterday, so that would be really good BLT sandwiches. And I feel like it's like that good pecan wood. So that's gonna be like a nice, delicious thing on its own. So I'm just gonna add bacon bits to this. So I'm just gonna put these together, put them in a container, sprinkle cheese. They're gonna go in the refrigerator. Then if anybody wants them to take them out, put them in the air fryer, make them crispy on the outside, or in the microwave. Either way, they're gonna be delicious. These also freeze really well, just like this. Just make sure that you put maybe the gravy on top would be really good. So put the eggs in the bottom, and then your bacon or whatever you want, sausage, and then on the top put the gravy and kind of smooth it and put cheese on top, then put them in the freezer. They'll freeze great. Okay, so doing good. Got those egg cups all done. Those are in the refrigerator. That will be good for the weekend. And we'll grab those out and eat them. Those are delicious. My dishwasher's going, so sorry about the noise. I've got my eggs out. I checked them. They're good. And then in the oven, the bacon is almost finished. So I'm going to start on my other baked items because heat up your house one time, you know, it's always better than doing it all day long. So I've got a lot of eggs to use up. That's my goal, is to use up most of my eggs. So I've got brownies to make. I know that Greg wants some brownies. That uses 2 eggs, so that's good. I'll use those up, and then I thought I'll pull out cupcakes because that uses 3 eggs, and the kids, they'll like eating these too this weekend. So just pulling out a few things to use up some eggs. I'll have to look and see what else I can do for baking to use up the eggs, and I can also freeze these as well, just to use them up, because the eggs are going to go bad. You can either freeze the eggs as well, but I'd rather make something and then bake it. So let me get out my mixer. We'll just mix this all up. It'll be easy. First thing, we'll mix up some brownies. Greg likes these, so I'm just gonna mix these up. He wants some walnuts in them, so I have to get on my food processor and chop up some nuts to put too. So I'm going to take my nuts here and chop them with my food processor. When I was mixing this up, I thought about banana bread. I thought, if I'm going to do some nuts, why don't I do some banana bread with nuts? So I've got some frozen bananas. I'm thinking I'll make some of that. So see, this is how it's going to go off a whim. So I've got all these nuts here. They're just a mixture of deluxe. It's got cashews, almonds, pecans, pistachios, and hazelnuts. So we're just going to put some in here. Let's just grind it all up, right? Let's do it all. This will be good on ice cream, right? Looked up my banana recipe, so I'm gonna use, I got 4 containers in my freezer. I'm putting them in the microwave to thaw. While that's done, I'm gonna get my bacon put in here and probably do my eggs. Good bacon. Smells really good. Not even dirty. Let's do these eggs. Okay, I'm gonna do banana bread. This is a recipe I haven't had for 2016 we started making this, so it's been a long time that we made it. I'm gonna screenshot it so I make sure I put on there for you. Put everything in the mixer, let it mix. These are bananas that have been frozen. It says 4 very ripe, so I'm assuming that's like 2, 3 bananas. So I might have some extra bananas, but that's okay because I'm gathering up fragments, using them up. It's okay to be extra banana-y. That'll be okay. That'll be really banana-y. Now, if you notice, I add an extra egg. These are medium eggs, so I add I had to add 4 eggs, so I just added 5 just to make a little bit, so it adds, combines it better. Completely forgot to add my oil to it. I was like, wow, that's looking a little watery because there was no oil in it. So I'm gonna mix this up, put it in little pans. Okay, I'm on this baking kick. Maybe today will turn to a gather your fragment baking day. So got the banana bread in, the brownies in, got the egg cups done. I'm gonna make some chocolate chip cookie bars. I bought the store ones because Greg likes those. I'm gonna make those for him. I'm gonna make some bars. I can cut those up and freeze them as well. So I'm gonna just put everything in here, put the recipe on the screen. Easy. I don't mind doing individual cookies. It just takes more time, and I don't mind that, but I've learned over the years that it takes way too much. Put them in a bar form and eat them. So that's what I'm gonna do here. Oven is full of things, so I'm gonna do Rice Krispie treats here on my stove. I was gonna make that double chocolate crumble, which is really good, but I think I'm just gonna stick, let's see, I might stick to just Rice Krispies. So I got one more container of eggs in my refrigerator. I don't know, we're gonna see. I still have a few more here. So we're just gonna melt butter, put in the marshmallows, add the Krispies on top. It'd be easy. If I have a lot of extra, maybe I will make some double chocolate crumble. We'll see. Little secret, add some vanilla extract to your Rice Krispies. It makes them taste really good. Sprinkles makes everything taste better, doesn't it? So this is good. Rice Krispies finished. All right, it's a treat making day, I guess. So I'm gonna put in here, I'm gonna make stuff with a double chocolate crumble. It's delicious and good. Everybody loves it. So mix it, put the ingredients on the screen. Okay, I think I'm gonna use a different pan for this double chocolate crumble. I always use my 9x13 and it overflows. The flat cookie sheet one is fine, but I'm using it for cookies right now. So I think I'm gonna use this deep pan. And then when I cut it, I can cut them. Those be tall, deep bars. We're gonna try it. All right, something I was gonna make that I didn't plan on. I was looking in the cupboard and I forgot I have my bundt pan here. So I'm going to attempt another pound cake. Remember, the first one turned out fine. After that, I don't know what happened. So lots of suggestions. I finally went and bought this stuff. So probably brand new pan and this stuff, it's gonna work. So this one uses a 7-Up in it or Sprite, CRMS, something like that in it. So, and I usually use maple and vanilla because that's the flavor we like. So I'm gonna put it all in here. It'll use up 5 eggs, so that's a good thing. So let's mix this up. That's really nice and thick. So save it for your bundt cakes. Okay, everything came out of the oven, the banana bread and the chocolate chip cookie bar. So this, I'm gonna put dessert and put on top marshmallows. Put a bag on there. And then we put them back in the oven and let them just for 2 minutes. I'm gonna put my pound cake in too. We're gonna be hopeful it stays good. So this is in here. We'll let this bake for a few minutes and then I'll stay longer. Okay, going through figuring out what to do. I've got a few more eggs to use up. So I pull out some ground turkey. I'm gonna mix up and make a with ground turkey, eggs, and ranched powder. Makes a good like meatloaf. We probably won't eat that this weekend. We might, we'll see. I'll figure out what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna do cookies. I've got these cookies, these ones for Greg that he wanted. So I'm gonna put these in here, bake them in the oven with the pound cake because the oven is empty. Okay, in between making things, the cookies are in the oven with the cake. That's still defrosting. What I'm gonna do now is think of dinner tonight. Tonight's dinner is going to be, I'm gonna do BLTs with that good bacon, and I've got pumpernickel bread, and I've got real tomatoes from the farmer's market. So we'll have, Greg and I'll have those. I don't think the kids will. They might, you never know. But I have those sliders. I pulled those out of the freezer. Kids took a couple this week, but there still was, obviously, like there was like one whole pack, and then there was a few more. So I put those covered. I'll bake those today and have those as well. But I'm gonna make some panera bread, the broccoli cheese soup that Maddie and I went and had because that was really, really delicious. So I'm gonna just chop up some veggies to add to it. After sauteing the vegetables for a little bit, I'm going to add some frozen broccoli. Normally you add chicken broth to this recipe, but I just have chicken bouillon. So I'm going to add chicken bouillon and some of the Sazon seasoning. This one from Miss Deb from Deborah's Delicious Dishes. Got me using this. This is really good stuff. So I'm going to put this in here, let this boil, and then I'll kind of chop up the broccoli. Bundt cake came out of the oven, looking good. I'm gonna put the cookies in here. Okay, broccoli's all cooked here. I'm just gonna smash it down to get it kind of in smaller pieces. Okay, so for this, I added, usually you can use heavy cream. I didn't have any, so I had a can of evaporated milk in the refrigerator. This looks really good. I'm gonna add just a little bit of potato flakes to thicken it, very small, like that much. And that will thicken it a little bit when you always add way less than you actually think you have to add, because it does thicken as it sits. But this will be delicious. This will be dinner tonight. We'll have this with BLT sandwiches. We'll do the pumpernickel, bacon, tomato, and lettuce, and then we'll do the, over here is the sliders, because not everybody loves it, but this is so good. It tastes delicious. Look at that. That's like, I like a hearty soup. There you go, a hearty soup. Look at that. I didn't have any canned cheddar cheese. I'm waiting on my package, so that never came, so this is really good this way. Delicious, really good. This will be dinner tonight. So I took my soup and I put it in my purple thing right here. So I will put this lid on here because it's just good enough. It was too small to cook in, but it'll stay in there nice and warm for dinner tonight. So now I'm gonna do, so we'll have this with sandwiches and sliders tonight, and then tomorrow for Saturday we're gonna do spaghetti. I'll just make a pot of it, and then I don't think I'm making anything for Sunday because it seems like we either eat out or we do something to not to waste anything, because we're gonna be having 4th of July food on Monday, something totally different. So if we need more food, I'll do like chicken strips in the air fryer. We can have that, you know, with boxed macaroni and cheese, because it's always a winner. So I'm gonna take right here, I'm pulling, I have no more containers in my freezer over here. Like all my little containers I used to store things, I've used them up by using the bananas up and everything. So I have these sauces left, so I'm gonna just put them over here, make some a nice spaghetti sauce with this meat frozen, and then we'll have spaghetti. Okay, then right here I've got Greg's cookies here. There's ones came out of the oven. I'm gonna take my pound cake and turn it over in here, so hopefully it'll stay together. Okay, I lifted this already. Look at, perfect. Oh, it did stick a little tiny bit right there. All right, not bad though. Much better than the entire cake being gone, so that's good. It smells really good. Just that little tiny corner right there, but this will be good. I'll let this cool here. Look at that, perfect. Something I'm gonna mix up but not actually eat it this weekend is I had this package of ground turkey right here. I bought it, I don't know, months ago. It was a little bit cheaper than ground beef, but we never used it. So I just thawed it in the microwave because I have a lot of eggs. So I'm gonna whip this up with, mix this up with ranch powder. I don't like the turkey flavor, so to get rid of turkey flavor, I add a package of ranch to it. Some eggs, I'm gonna add some of this Saison to it, and then mix it up. I don't know if I'll put it in a pan. So I'll figure out what kind of pans I have, and I'll put them in there, make like little, little meatloaves, individual meatloaves for everybody. All right, I had to wait till my family vacated out of here so I could do some more. So I've got my mixture here. It's got, I put onion, the Saison, ranch powder, egg, and breadcrumbs. I had a whole container. I'm using so much stuff up, it's making me feel good. So I'm gonna put these, I don't have any more 9x13 pans. I don't have anything to bake it in, so I'm gonna do it in, I've got brownie pan right here and a muffin cup. So I'm gonna spray these and just stick them in here and bake them. And then put barbecue, I have a little bit of barbecue sauce left over. So then we'll put these in the freezer. Just bake these in the oven. Okay, my meat is ready over here, so can I just talk really loud? I'm gonna add, I have one big container of, like, I think this is the actual spaghetti sauce. I'm gonna add this. These, I think, are tomato sauce, just tomato. So I'll have to add some spices. All right, so I've got a few eggs left. I've got 3, 6, I've got 9 eggs. I'm gonna keep these because they are good for a little bit and put these in here. Let me rearrange my refrigerator real quick. Okay, get in there. So freezer empty, which is so good. This used to have all my extras, they're gone. So I have this freezer meal. I just have to use it up one day. These, like I said, at breakfast. This is the coconut Cool Whip. I say that for Jaden. There's some ice cream that Jensen uses. He puts it over here so he knows to use it, and some bread here. So this is good. Fridge is looking good. I pulled out the other Cool Whip to have with the pound cake, and then I just put the drinks down here. I'll probably fill this up, make more of this today, and then just rearrange this a little bit so we got some room. So we're doing really good. The other fridge I gotta clean out yet. That is just everywhere right now, but we'll get there. So I have some of this out. We'll probably make pizzas. There's 3 here. I've got 3 kids at home. We'll make this for lunch today, and the rest I'll put in here for the dinner. But it's good. It's gonna be a great day today. So I'm doing really good. Let's see, our stuff right here is probably, oh yeah, stuff is melting away fine. Turn that down. That smells good. Some nice spaghetti sauce. It's gonna be great. So for lunch, I've got 3 of these left over right here. This is what we had for dinner last night. I pulled ham out of the freezer. I can use this in my breakfast stuff. And this, and I've got some sauce here. So we'll use this up and I'll pour the rest in that pan. So make 3 pizzas for the 3 at home. All right, call that gathering fragments of the ham. It's gonna be a ham pizza, but I want to use that up because I thought they like the ham. This I can refreeze, we can use this again. So this will be good. I'll put these in the air fryer for lunch. For the pizza sauce, I put it in this pan because I'm out of pans, plastic containers. This will be easy to heat up this weekend. So I'm gonna boil some water, get pasta made. See that bread over there? That was my 95-cent bread or something, whatever it was. 95 cents, 93-cent bread. So we're gonna use that for the bread for this. That will be our Saturday dinner. So tonight's gonna be the sandwiches, which I probably won't show you putting together, but that'll be yummy. Soup, the soup's so good. And spaghetti for Saturday, and then I'll leave it at that because I don't know, I probably have enough for Sunday. But if not, I just put some chicken things in the freezer. We can cook those up. We can put them with in like a wrap and have a wrap because we got all that veggies from the farmer's market. So I'm not too worried about Sunday. So it's mostly a baking day, but it's been a good baking day. So I'm gonna do this. We got some veggies here I'm gonna cut up and clean too, and we're doing good. So yeah, she used like one of those little baskets. I could have got my thing out, but I just sprinkled on. So this is good. Pound cake is finished. I was like, oh, I just have to open this up. But now I've got it open. I'll put a clothespin on and close this. The next thing I have to mix up is the topping for my double chocolate crumble, which is a cup of chocolate chips and a cup of peanut butter, and just melt it and then pour it on top of the bars. And that's gonna be done. Water is gonna be boiling for the pasta. Be finishing up my day. Okay, so for my double chocolate crumble, this is nice and cooled off. You can let it be hot, put it in your freezer, whatever you need. I just melted chocolate chips and peanut butter here, and I'm gonna add Rice Krispies and pour it on top. So I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator so it cools quicker. So this is good, used up more stuff. Got this in the pantry here. Okay, these came out of the oven, look at right here, really easy. I'm gonna let them cool and then I'll put them, I might save these to have Sunday instead of making chicken. That would be easy to do. So let these cool, then we'll bag them up. I've got my spaghetti noodles here. I was gonna mix it with the sauce, but I think I'll leave it separate. So I just put oil in there. This will be good enough. We'll eat this with the, I'll just take this out of the refrigerator. And if you let it sit for a little bit, it'll get like room temperature, but heat up your meat sauce, then it'll be good. You can even put this in some hot water to kind of get it going, however you want to do it. Good, doing good. I had 2 of those meatloaf things. Those are really, really, really good. So I got veggies. Let's wash the veggies. That's next. Now this is celery I bought, and it was already cut up, but I just left it in the refrigerator. We didn't eat it, so the ends got okay. I just chopped them off. cucumbers I'm just gonna set in here whole and just leave them like that and then cut them up as I need them. Yes, I know a carrot shredder works great. I am old school. We'll just do this with my knife, just how I've done it. Doing good. I wanted to be done, but I'm not there yet, so I'm almost there. So I did, you know what I've done? I moved my kitchen around while I'm in between doing everything else. So what's happening is I have my ice machine here. This used to be over here in this corner, which is okay, but when you use the toaster, like I moved the air fryer to there first and put that over here because it was getting so hot. It was making my ice machine be so hot. But I'm noticing the ice machine still gets really hot over there. So I know one of my viewers, she has a large family too. I think it says mom of, I'm not sure what it says. Her name, your username, but I know you said, put it next to the sink, you'll be happy it's right there. And I'm like, I know, I just don't like seeing everything right here. Like I feel like I have a whole row of appliances, but I'm gonna set it there and see if I get used to it. So, took that stuff out of that corner, move that over there, put the plant there. So this will be good. We'll just, then I can kind of store stuff over there because I can't really store stuff like my bananas, which are on my table, because it's got things over there. So we're gonna see if that works. So now I got everything sitting over here, which is, you know, not my favorite, but that's okay. Here's my water for today. So it's just a line of appliances. So does that work? Should I put, I feel like the toaster needs to be here. I don't want to put it next to the sink because then this will be easier to dump, but I don't know. I don't like appliances, but it's like I need a room for appliances. If I had a bigger kitchen, I'd have a whole row of appliances. That's what I would line them all up and that would be it. That would be way easier, but I don't. So I'm gonna set them here and see how it works. My ice machine's over here. It's next to the sink. It's easier. It has room to breathe because this gets hot. So we'll see. We'll see. So, but we're doing good. My refrigerator's getting full. I feel like all my stuff is coming together. I'm using things up, cleaning up the refrigerator, freezer. So I'm feeling like great, like gathering fragments. I'm definitely gathering fragments. Like I feel like I'm truly gathering fragments today. I'm using up a lot of stuff that I had to use up, like my freezers. Like the small one always had little bits and pieces of stuff like gone. I'm like, this is really, really good. So what I'm gonna do now is make a couple drinks. Can't find the lid for this one. That's okay. But I do have this lid, so I'll put some plastic wrap in the refrigerator. I wasn't gonna do this because it is gonna be 4th of July. We will have drinks this weekend, but I'm like, you know what? It's not till Monday, so this will be good. It's hot out, the sun is out. You know what we're gonna do? It's 1:30. So come at about 2:30 is when the pool is like perfect. So my goal is to get done here, which I'm almost done. I'm gonna wrap up my treats, and then the little kids, I call them my little kids, they're not little. My younger 3 and I are gonna go in the pool. That's what we're gonna spend our afternoon. So I'm gonna focus on that. Let me see, what we got a gallon here. How many scoops is a gallon? 1 1/4 cups. So, how many scoops? I love it. Doesn't that tell you? Let's get the measuring cup up. So, this is good. So I'm feeling really good for the day, like getting things like truly gathered up. That's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna take, I didn't put the, what's it called stuff? The meatloaf things. I put those in the refrigerator. If we don't go to eat those, I will put those in the freezer. But they're really good. I just spilled stuff everywhere. They're delicious, and so that'll be something great to eat Sunday. Don't end up eating out. I don't know. You never know what you're gonna do, so that's why you're just prepared. I'm gonna put, I've got our pizzas for the kids here for lunch. I'm gonna set them in the air fryer. Can I do that? I can do that, right? Oh, just set them in the air fryer. We're not gonna eat them just yet. They're not ready yet. There goes Ruby. There's gotta be a bear out there. It's not coming down this year. We have a bear every year, but we usually have garbage, and that's what draws bears, because they love garbage and they love the MARYONS, because, you know, we do these kind of cooking days and they go, ooh, delicious food, but we do not have our trash here this year. We got smart and we got a dumpster, so it is not even here. So they are like wondering where all our stuff is. But Ruby's barking. I'm gonna leave this open, but it just keeps them away. So they're up in the woods, I think, and she just keeps them away. So let me fill this up and we'll stir. Okay, now I'm gonna get all my baked items and cut them up, put them in containers, something like that, or freeze. Okay, I am finito. Got my fan blowing on me, it's hot. I put the pizzas in the air fryer here. We've got a whole slew of things made up that I wasn't even planning on making up, but we got made up. So over here, we've got, this is the sliders. I made this, I don't know, last week. This will be for dinner tonight, along with the soup. So good. And then here's the, if this doesn't get eaten, it's gonna freeze. Whatever we don't eat is gonna freeze. So Rice Krispies, chocolate chip, brownies. I put the other chocolate chips in Greg's room so everybody eats them. The double chocolate crumble, you saw me doing that. It was like so hard cutting up, but it was because it was frozen solid. So it's not, it's just frozen marshmallows. So we're good. We've got watermelon up here. We got all the veggies right here. These things are really good. Cucamelons. Here's bacon. Tonight we're gonna make BLTs with this. I've got, I think I have cheese and tomato and some lettuce. There is eggs in the egg boats for breakfast. Over here is spaghetti, and those little tin foil right there is the what are those things called? The meatloaf things. There's our 2 drinks. There's watermelon for next week. I put the stuff on the bottom there. There's more chocolate crumble. It's good. We got a full thing. Look at banana bread in the freezer, looking cleaned out. These are like my extra freezers, so this is actually really good. So feeling great. I am finished for the day. The sun is shining right here. So you know what I'm doing? It is like 2 o'clock right now. It took a long time because the kids got up, Greg and I talked, which was fine. It just took longer than normal. I'm not doing my 5 o'clock in the morning, and I can see it that I don't have much time during my day. So I need to wake up earlier. It's just been hard lately, but I will get there. So hope you enjoyed today's video. This was a true gather your fragments, using things up, what I had, so they didn't go to waste, like my eggs. None of those eggs are gonna go to waste now because we've used them up in things, and we'll freeze them, eat them, or do something with them. So you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Remember, you are designed, you're created, and you are selected by God to do great, wonderful things. And it'll have you on a path that'll give you joy, it'll give you peace. Storms will still come, but you know what? You'll be able to walk in what He has you doing, and that will be enough. That will be enough for you to walk through life with a smile on your face. So have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you guys again tomorrow with another video. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.